What is up, children and commonwealths? It's Papa Jellybean. I am back. I tried something very different. It has been a fantastic learning curve because with this one I learned how to regenerate the pre-combines, the pre-viz, all that stuff that makes stuff disappear. But what am I talking about? We're at the Museum of Freedom. It is now a fully functioning settlement. Why it hasn't been done before, I can understand because of the difficulty I went through. So now, what I've done, there is no settlement map marker. So when you come to the map, there's going to be no settlement. What I've done is I've used the Museum of Freedom map marker, just so to make sure everything could work, and that's what I had to do to get it to work as a settlement. So without further ado, let's get inside, shall we? So here we are, we're inside. Now when you come in, this is what it's going to look like, right from the get-go. The quest is still intact, you still do the quest and all that. Now what was really neat was, over here, the whole time I've been playing the game, I didn't know this whole section was here. Like, you can access it from the second floor. And then also what I found doing this was this here, with some little goodies in it. A little hidden room that I didn't know about. So what I've done is I've cleaned it all up. I've opened up this whole area. This was a bathroom, but I just, an extra room here. It is larger than what I had expected. Again, this is another area that I opened up. Now, I had no idea it was here. And it comes out into here. My little sheet for lock picking.
Sweet.
So as you can see, it has all been cleaned up. I just downloaded a new version, the Concord Museum Settlement 2.0. What I found was when I did regenerate the pre-combines and the pre-viz, a lot of the floor pieces went missing. So they've all been replaced, all the flickering's been fixed. So you're really all set to go. I tried to keep it as original as possible. I put in like new floors, cleaned up the walls here. Now this was interesting because I wanted to keep this aspect as much as possible. Now in order to get rid of this, I'd have to get rid of the whole room and have to rebuild the whole room. But I thought, this would be a little neat little area for like a little cafe, like a cafe on a boat. You put a little restaurant in here, and you'd be like you're on a boat. So this has all been opened up and cleaned up and ready to go. This is all done. So like I said, I did try to keep it as accurate as possible. Now, when you come into the basement, what I've done is I've cleaned up the whole basement. There's your workshop. There's your settlement beacon. So this has been cleaned up and it's actually been expanded. Because my whole thinking was, down here you could use planters or like the greenhouse tables to put the planters on here. So this has all been cleaned up. I put in a little water purifier. I bumped up the water purifier, so now when this water purifier is activated, you're going to get 400 water. And then again, here is another section that I found that I opened up. Now it's going to be very interesting to see what players do with the settlement, because while I was doing it, I never realized how large the museum actually was. There's dog meat. Yeah, that's dog meat. There's a mod out there. I forget what the mod is, but he changes. This is what it changes dog meat into. So that's the basement. That's where you're going to find your water purifier, your settlement beacon, and you can make up a little farm down there. Use some planter tables, and planters and all that. Then this has all been fixed up. So we'll start over here on this side here. Well, as you can see, it's all been cleaned up. So you have so many rooms that I've fixed and cleaned up. Now, with what I've learned doing this particular mod is now I want to really challenge myself. I want to go to Far Harbor, and I want to make the Harbor Grand Hotel into a settlement. That's going to be my next challenge. Now, as far as these dead bodies go, you're going to have to use council commands to get rid of them. Because I really don't know any other way. If there is another way where that can be handled, please let me know, Otter. Because I'd really like to know. Because there's nothing worse than having a nice, beautiful, clean settlement and then having dead bodies all over the place. Now, what I've done in here, if you remember, there was that generator over in that area. So what I did is I've taken out all this area and I've opened it up. Now, with everything that was in here, I just moved it off to the side of the wall, so they are still here. Now, that room downstairs that I said I found, this is another way you can access it. It's down through here. And then, of course, I'm following the trail that you would follow while you're doing the quest. And then this has all been cleaned up and opened up. These rooms here have all been rebuilt and cleaned up. Like I said, there was cap statues, so I just put them on the floor. A little alcove there. And then, of course, here it's all been cleaned up. That cat there, I have a mod, it's called Animal Rescue. What it does is it puts all these different like cats and dogs and everything all over the Commonwealth, and you can actually go and rescue them and send them to all your different settlements so that you'd have some pets running around, like some cats, dogs. Now, when I did the pre-combines and that, I did leave the desk and all that, but the desk all disappeared. All the desks disappeared. But that's okay. And then over here, this has all been opened up and cleaned up. And of course, there's the door that you leave, that leads out to where the power armor is. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Concord Museum settlement. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone will love you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Move your mouse a little to the right and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever the journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jellybean, and thank you so very much.